Now, everybody watched the 2022 mentorship. You saw how simple that model is. It's very, very simple. Every single model can be made that simple using my content. And the content could be replacing simply the fair value gap with an order block or a breaker, institutional order flow entry drill. Okay, whatever, or turtle soup, my version of turtle soup, not Street Smart's version where it's 20 days high or 20 days low or 20 plus one turtle soup. I don't need to look at the last 20 days. I can just look at where's the last swing high. And if I'm bearish, I'm looking for that move to run above to engage that buy side liquidity. And then I'll look for a shift in market structure. Or I can, if I'm real ballsy about it, I'm confident, I'll just sell those buy stops when it hits it. And then look for an additional pyramid entry for a shift in market structure, much like what that 2022 model teaches in mentorship on YouTube channel. So you want to spell out exactly what you're trying to form in terms of your model. Now, if you have never seen the 2022 mentorship, you don't know what a model is. You don't know what an example of a model is. Okay, and that's the number one first choice for anyone coming into my fold to study. Or if you were very lazy, okay, and I mean that not in a mean way, but if you've come and go and you've been here, you've left, and you tasted other stuff and traded other things, and you just keep coming back. You keep coming back because you know this stuff works. You just can't find a way to make it work for you. And I understand. I have students, like I said, even from 2016, that are still struggling. But I have students from each group that are doing well. It's a personal hindrance that you're bringing into this. So you have to be organized, and we're getting ready to go into a new year. Go through the 2022 mentorship videos once more and only watch one per day. One per day, that's it. Treat it just like that. When you were going to college, you didn't go to that class all day long. Okay, you went in for that time and you were dismissed. And then you had to consider what it is you learned. So 2022 mentorship, that's the absolute very first one, because it gives you a example of what it is. If you've studied everything on my channel, you can come to that type of model. Very, very streamlined. You're not bringing everything into the equation. And that's the problem that my paid membership students sometimes do, because they see I have a lot of tools. They think foolishly, and I've said this many times and I'm repeating it again for those that have ever doubted it, I do not include every possible analysis tool or concept every single time I sit down in front of the charts. I would never get a trade on, because they would be in opposition with one another. There would never be a confluence of all of my tools agreeing with one idea. And I'm not looking at commitment to traders for every single trade. And for intraday, I don't even need it. I'm not looking for every facet or component that I teach to be in agreement for a trade idea.